There are fewer technical patterns this week, but the ones that have shown themselves have been quite significant. In the currencies, we had a weekly key reversal down last week in US dollar Colombian peso, though the move lower has been limited and most recently has turned back up a bit. We had a weekly key reversal up in Swiss franc against the Polish zloty cross, and to be honest, this one has been a mixed bag. A nice move higher on Monday, followed by indecision, a lot of indecision yesterday, followed by an even higher peak this week. Today, the highest has been since mid-October, but with the current decline after reaching so high. Finally, we had a weekly key reversal down in the US dollar against the Hong Kong dollar last week, and a dramatic follow-on lower this week. Dramatic. Next are perhaps the most significant technical patterns seen this week, and given what has happened in recent times there. There were a pair of weekly key reversals here in fixed income futures. We had a weekly key reversal up in UK Gilt Futures last week. This is a good looking pattern for last week, and we have seen a slow, limited but definitive move higher this week on the back of it. We also had a weekly key reversal up in US bond futures last week. Now, I was asked this past week when discussing this particular action, was it data driven? I said that this was a weekly pattern, and whilst data may have had a role on an individual day, this pattern was a weekly pattern, so it took a whole week to create and not just one session's action. Two more things. Firstly, I note here the double bottom formed over late October to early November. This is a bullish consideration which needs to be included in any discussion here. And secondly, whilst last Monday hesitated and gave cause to those who thought the action late last week might be a tweezer top, the action yesterday and today has dispelled that notion. Next, in the commodities, we had a weekly key reversal down in the Brent Gasoil Spread. I am not a great fan of this one, as I find it hard to follow on a daily basis, so I use weekly charts, but I still find it hard to sometimes categorize. But there was a weekly key reversal down here all the same. Staying with energy, we had a weekly key reversal down in Brent Crude oil futures, though not in any of the other energy futures. When I saw this on Monday, I expressed some doubts over it in my daily Brent commentary, as it seemingly emerged from nowhere and was more like a sad addendum than anything else. Well, it has not seen any follow through higher, and indeed has made a fresh low. That has not been seen since late October, so I'm treating this one with a great deal of caution. Finally, and this will please the TikTok generation out there, we had a weekly key reversal in AMC stock last week, and not just any ordinary weekly key reversal, but an immediate countering weekly key reversal up. To me, this is an indication that the market is showing intraday and now possibly interweek indecision. What is more, we have had a nice follow-on higher this week so far, a gapping move higher that has set the stage for another larger possible pattern. Thus, this stock is set up for a possible monthly key reversal in November. If we close either over $6.97 or under $6.66, there's something ominous there in that number, but if we close above or below those numbers on the 30th of November, then we would be on. Anything in between, and we would have a lesser outside week. Right now, with just over half of November gone, we are looking at a monthly key reversal up, though things can obviously change. I'm always happy to answer any direct questions with anyone who's interested, and with that I'll finish this section from London, and I hope you found these comments useful.